And the spotlight is on George Kittle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chill in the air for a sweatshirt, light breeze, fall in full swing at Nissan Stadium. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Now a 2nd and 2.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Levis. Eluding the pressure right. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
Pollard is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line. Hold on, like 90.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike 0.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Escaping the press. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Will Levis, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Niners at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Titan football.
Hey, like 13, like 13.
Levis out of the shotgun now. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
Here we go.
In motion left goes Burks. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Levis from the gun. That's complete to Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Titans. Traylon Burks, 40 yards. And the Titans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now 3rd down and very long. As they've got it as we resume action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Like 90. What?
They'll start on the ground with Spears. 59 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And Spears with another carry.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
2nd and 5. Here's Levis.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And here's a give to Spears.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
54, Mike 54.
Levis looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
49, Mike 49.
Now Levis.
And that is incomplete.
Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 64 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to within a score.
Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Mike 5-4. Odd.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete.
Down to the 10.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall.
83 yards.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try now for Moody.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Like 24. Time.
Levis sets up to throw here. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Levis to throw it.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Niners offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
In motion left goes Jennings. Burrow will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 23.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Levis back to throw.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Like 54, like 54.
Back to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to have it here just past the 25.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Hand off to Spears.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's good. Florida Titans first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
Like 13, like 13.
Back to throw here.
Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Levis.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been terrific so far. Six-yard return after a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll try the middle with Garindo. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Motion to the left with Jennings.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers 42.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And shutting him off, now open field.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Titans.
Chig Okonkwo.
42 yards.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Nashville. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Burrow looking to pass. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
11 MP, touchdown.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Like 13.
And now a run with Spears.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Remain at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here we go.
2nd and 8.
In motion, the tight end. From the 36,
Levis.
a hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st down.
Like 90, like 90.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Like 49.
Right back to Spears.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Rolling to his right. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Burrow from his own end zone. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Burrow, 3rd and long from his end zone. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that's caught by the tight end, Granson.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Kylan Granson,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
11 Common.
Now it's Burrow. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Play action. It's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Levis takes a knee here, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense